I am Killian of Mulla, Apostle of Franconia. As I glance out over the distant hills of Franconia, my mind is brought back to the place where I grew up as a boy. It's a long time since I swam in the waters of the lake near my family fort. How I loved to climb the hill and view the vast green land. I was born in 640 AD in the ancient territory of Galinga, in a place that is now called Mulla. I lived in a strong fort surrounded by my kinfolk. We had plenty to eat, bread, meat, and butter, and we drank from the streams. I have so many memories of that place, climbing the hill, hunting for wild animals, and running through the boggy landscape. I remember crafting a stick, spending hours with the other boys hitting the ball as far as we could. I was of a noble family, and so I got the best food, the best clothes, and an education. From a young age, I thought about God. I wanted to go closer to God. I was keen to learn more about God, so I decided to leave my family and travel south to a monastery in a place called Roscarbury. Life in the monastery was hard, but worth it. Days were spent reading the Bible, writing manuscripts in the scriptorium, and laboring in the fields. I studied the Gospels, and my love of God grew day by day. I knew the time had come for me to do my part, so I gathered like-minded men and set about building my own monastery in Kerry. My monks and I worked hard each day. Ours was a simple life of prayer. We wore coarse, uncomfortable clothes with simple leather sandals. We cut our hair into a tonsure style. Now everyone would know we were monks devoting our lives to the one true God. I wanted to spread the word of God to far-off places. With the help of some of my monks, we built a wooden boat and covered it with cowhide. Filled with courage and determination, my companions and I set sail for Europa, leaving our homeland behind us. The journey was turbulent and took many days. Finally, we landed in the land of the Franks. My mind was set on finding the Pope in Rome, so we crossed many miles to get to the ancient city of Rome. Here we met Pope Colin, who gave us his blessing and granted us the permission we needed to continue our important work. With permission from the Pope, my companions and I made the long journey to Franconia, an area in modern-day Germany. Franconia was a nice place and a lot warmer than Skoti. There I met an important man called Gosbert, Duke Gosbert, ruler of the area. He was a pagan, but as our friendship grew and I told him about God, he decided that he wanted to be baptized. He became a loyal Christian. Giliana was the wife of Gosbert. I had not been able to convert her to Christianity. But there was a bigger problem for me. She had once been the wife of Gosbert's dead brother, something that I and the church disapproved of. Out of respect for me, Gosbert decided to end his marriage to Giliana. However, this enraged Giliana. One day, when Gosbert was away, I went to the church to pray with my two companions, Totnan and Colanat. It was there that we were executed by Giliana's men, and our bodies buried not to be found for many years. Giliana denied any knowledge of our execution. Giliana couldn't deal with the guilt of her sin, and so she was traumatized for the rest of her days. Throughout my life, I have had to face changes and many challenges. Today you remember me. Killian of Moa, Apostle of Franconia. I was born in these parts 1400 years ago, and I know what they say about me now. Killian of Wisdom, Killian of Courage, and Killian of Faith. In 10 years' time, what do you hope to be